Wintergreen is a family of people working together to produce unique outdoor clothing. You're not going to find this anywhere. We have designed an outdoor clothing system that is actually four-season so that we can use this clothing year-round from 30 below to 80 degrees above. I think it's a beautiful product. It's got character and it's functional. Our clothing system is all about layering. So we, have your base layer, and then you have other insulating layers, and then you have your wind layer. And that system came from having spent time in the Arctic with the Inuit. Back in 1983, my husband Paul and Will Steger wanted to do an expedition unsupported to the North Pole.
On May the 1st, 1986, 3 Minnesotans were among 6 people who reached the North Pole by dog sled. They traveled across 500 miles of sea ice, surviving only on what they carried with them.
They were looking for somebody to sew all the clothing for all the team members, and I volunteered. My experience prior to sewing, getting involved with this North Pole expedition was 8th grade home ec. But Will and Paul needed a sewer. I started by experimenting with the sewing. I had just a little home machine, and they would tell me what they wanted. Can you try this fabric, this fabric? Then they would report back and say, oh, that worked really well, or that didn't work well at all. By doing that, I came up with a set of patterns. I started developing my own style, and from my background, I have a Scandinavian background and interest in the Arctic, it all started to come together by 1989 when Paul did the Bering Bridge expedition. That's when I needed help, and that's when I hired people. It's always been our mission to make the clothing here and to support jobs in this town. It's a small town. We live on the border of Canada, and it's very important that we employ people here.
People don't believe that we actually make everything here. I'll see people in the store and say, you want to come back and check out the cutting room and take a little tour? And they go, you really make everything here? They don't believe it. It's made here.
Everybody sews garments from start to finish. It's not piecework. I like to sew. I get to sit and sew and I get paid for it. It's great.
A field of grass.
There's so many wonderful companies out there. We're just doing a different thing here, and if people like what we're doing, it's great. We hope we can produce a product that works out there for people.
It was the land of days of spring, as I survey the beautiful wedding that I recall. In the character and dark development, world life, I could